Hey everybody, this is Grace, and I want to do a little video. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm up and about, and I still have some videos that I think I have 3 that I need to put up that I made before I fell and before I fell and hurt my, injured my knee, my left knee. Like I said, I think I have 3 that I need to put. So I'm just gonna kind of do them whenever, put them up whenever. But I'm up and out and about, and I have been for, let's see, today's Thursday. First attempted it on Saturday. I did Saturday, Sunday, and then I think I skipped Monday. Today is Thursday. Anyway, let me get to this. I want to talk about when people do wrong. Okay, they do wrong. I'm not saying they're narcissists. These days, I think everybody just piles any kind of behavior up as narcissistic. If somebody does something wrong, they're narcissistic. It doesn't really work that way, but I mean, in a way, you can say that if a behavior is something like, very self-centered and narcissistic, not exactly, could be, but not. The arrogance, the on and on. Why am I stuck on this part of it? Yeah, but. This could be, you could consider it narcissistic behavior. They set themselves up in a way to have a fall, for one, because they're doing something wrong, and they're doing something wrong to someone who's not quiet about it. Okay, who's been through enough of abuse that just speaks out, and come what may, I'm not really afraid of speaking out. Now, some people, they have to be afraid of speaking out. I'm not telling everybody to speak out, because it can be dangerous. We all know these people can be dangerous. We all know this, right? So, you do what you're going to do yourself, and you take the consequences of your own actions or inactions. So, nobody else is responsible for what you do and don't do in that kind of thing. Anyway, read the disclaimer in the description box below this video. You might as well say that, too. But if somebody does something, and you got to forgive me, I'm on Advil. It doesn't work right for me that great. But anyway, somebody sets themselves up by doing you wrong. Okay, let's say they're one of my favorite things to do videos on, because I see it far too much, and not just at me, is when they steal your ideas. They will steal your ideas. It could be at work, it could be within the family, it can be in any kind of setting where there's more than just you. Okay, you come up with a great idea of how to do a job different, they'll steal it. Okay, you come up with a great, like I say, a professor who steals ideas from his students. Okay, research, hypotheses from his students, his or her, or any kind of thing. You got some friends, and you have a favorite whatever. You have a favorite food. You have a favorite color. It can be a favorite color. I just recently realized I have a different favorite color now. I like pink. Yeah. But anyway, you see what I'm saying? And it's yours. And somebody within that group, or within that job, or within that whatever, steals it and goes around telling everybody it's their idea. They have a new favorite color. They have this. You see what I'm saying? They love that being that center of attention. And usually, quite often, I've seen at the end of it is not only just getting the attention, but they can work these people to get money and or items out of them, or more ideas so they can make more money. Yeah. They steal your ideas so they can make money off of your ideas and claim them as their own. Bad, bad, bad. In a way, they set themselves up. Of course, they're not going to admit to that. They might not even admit to having done it in the first place. Anything wrong, they'll come up with all kinds of lies, blame the victim, on and on and on. They set up a whole thing just to protect themselves. And sometimes when they realize this person is not that dumb, I'm not saying anybody who falls for this stuff is dumb, but it's not that, I shouldn't have said dumb. Strike that, strike dumb. Okay. But this person isn't going to allow it. This person has done things such as herself getting a hard copy, what they call receipts these days, getting receipts, and having backup, having people who pointing out to people, hey, look, check this out, this is what this person's doing, having people who told that person in the first place, hey, this person's copycatting you, and stealing your ideas. Witnesses and receipts. And one day, when they least expect it, yeah, and they know that. They know that that could happen at any given moment. That person or those people, that group, could come up against them and expose them as the frauds they are. Okay? Or he or she is. So they move in so many directions to try to protect themselves. They screwed up. They did wrong. But boy, they're going to try to find every way to turn it around on the other person. Keep doing it. But that other person has receipts and witnesses. Kind of difficult to keep doing that. Kind of difficult to think that it's ever going to work, isn't it? So, but the amazing way they try so hard, even try to put up reasons why they, without pointing out what's going on. Now, you remember, this is kind of sneaky stuff. And sneaky kind of thing. Sneaky snakes. They put up things that try to make themselves look like perfect little angels, and that there's no way would it ever be possible that they could be narcissistic. No. Maybe where they work, or maybe what they do, maybe something like that. They have to go through some kind of psychological counseling, psychological evaluations, psych evals, and they wouldn't be able to pass it, and they wouldn't be able to fail it, I should say, and be termed as a narcissistic person or anything. Oh yeah, you can. They can fake it. They can fake and fool pretty much anybody. I don't think there's a person on this planet who can't be manipulated by these master manipulators. Seriously. Now I was just thinking, after I cut it off for a second there, or a minute there, is to follow to see who's getting the money off of it. Really. Now some people would say that you have somebody who's earning money off of whatever it is. It could be a DIY. Let's use DIY. I've always used DIYs as, often used DIYs as examples. Like some kind of thing you sell online, you make it, and somebody steals somebody else's idea. My experience is it's the person who's making the most money that's stealing the ideas of the people who are not. Some people like to twist it and try to say it's the ones who are low, low on whatever totem pole, and they use the ideas and they use the other person's fame, fortune, whatever, to kick off their own. No, it's the ones. My experience, like I keep saying, my experience is that bigger one takes from the smaller one. I have seen that since day one. On not day one, but you know what I mean, close enough. Yeah, online and this on YouTube. I've seen it since right off the bat. It was someone who had started just shortly before me. Even she started shortly before me. She kept stealing ideas. I had a witness. I had receipts. Yeah. She lost her channel for a while there. Yeah, she had to start a new one. But anyway, people will do this. People will do this, and then they throw up all kinds of stuff. They try to smear campaign the person who is the one they stole from, the innocent one. They try to smear campaign them in any way, coming up with. They could come up and say they have some research data that suggests that they couldn't possibly be guilty of something like that. Oh yes, they can. Oh yes, they can. Just remember, there are pretty much exceptions to every rule. Yeah, not everybody is right there in the middle in the mean. No. It just suddenly got dark. I mean, darker the outside. That was kind of weird. As if I have never seen that in my 56 years. Of course I have. But it was a kind of a weird one. Anyway, cloud cover. So, yeah, I've seen people do this. I'm seeing somebody do it now. Boy, that one's not going to let up either. And no matter what, receipts and witnesses. Seriously. Should have thought about that. But really, I've never known any of that type to ever have any kind of, could you call it insight? Could you call it to stop stereotyping people? Stop thinking that you're above everybody else and you know more and therefore you can screw anybody you want to out of whatever you want to, and they're not going to do anything. Well, maybe you've met your match. Somebody's not going to allow it. Okay, I'm going to skip off past that, but seriously, I think that for somebody like me, it's very important to out somebody like that. Seriously. They need to learn. They need to learn you can't do this to people and just come up with all kinds, make video after video. Seriously. This person is making video after video trying to make themselves look like they're the perfect angels and not pointing it out, not saying my name, nothing. Of course they stole from me. Why would they point it out? I mean, after all, I can have receipts and witnesses. So, yeah, but trying really hard to say they could never, ever be guilty when they are. Anyway, I just wanted to make that short video. Yeah, it's been going on for a while now. A long while. A year or so, a year and a half. I don't even know. And I do the thing of just ignoring it most of the time. Boy, woo. Yeah, it's like it's such a game. Such a game to them. Keeps getting that cloud cover keeps weirding me out a little bit here. But anyway, I just wanted to do that. I don't even know if I'll make it public. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting myself back, after all that. Yeah, falling down, hurting my knee, having to deal with. Adam stayed home for the first week, so he was home 9 straight days, and helped me. I didn't. Yeah. It was a Sunday, and then he went back to work on a week after, on Monday. And so however many days, 8 days. But then having to deal with all of it on my own with the dogs. The dog that has dementia. So it's an old dog. And, well, you don't have to be old to have dementia. But yeah, the dog that has dementia and or cognitive impairment. And the puppy, which I think the puppy is it was feral. It was a rescue puppy. And as it turned out, it was a month and a half old when we got it, and it has not learned any lessons. It knows how to sit. That's it, when it wants to. But it has to be told over and over and over again to sit. And it keeps biting the dog with dementia. So I'm dealing with all this all day by myself. I had to get out. With the bum knee. With the knee injury. Yeah. Not fun. Anyway. With all this and the medication I've been on, I was on Tylenol for about 8 or 9 days, and then now I'm on Advil, and I don't know about Advil and me. I don't know. But I went through the pharmacist to ask, verify this is what I should do, and that's what my pharmacist told me. Me, not you, but me, to do. But it's still making me a little funny. a little off. Yeah. I think I know when I fell, I actually felt Adam yelled for him, and he came in there, and I was so flat on the floor I couldn't put any weight on that knee, that leg, that knee, the knee I hurt, the left one. And I was telling him my brain's not working right. Something happened. I even said later on, I said that something like it jarred some IQ scores out. Now you can tell my brain was not there for me to put it that way, but yeah. And I think I'm slowly getting back to a little bit of norm. But with all that medication, plus, with the puppy, we've just started it on its frontline treatments because the other ones that the vet was giving them wasn't working. So fleece. It's going outside now that it's had its rabies shots and all. And maybe it takes a couple of times or so to kick in, to really kick in. But, I'm being flea bitten. Both of us are. We're flea-bitten varmints. I just always love hearing it. Flea-bitten varmint. But, yeah. So I'm also taking Benadryl or using the cream. It just depends on however. But, yeah. There's a lot of medication for me. I'm highly sensitive as it is to medication. So, wow. Not good. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm just kind of rambling in some of my videos. So what? That's how it is. It is what it is until I'm better and feel more up to it. Plus, mine is more of a mix of this kind of thing, talking about this particular topic of basically toxic people and toxic, dysfunctional families, It can be one, can be both. And vlogging. So it is what it is. Yeah. Anyway, it's getting windy. Okay. I think I'll wrap this one up. Talk to you on another video. Bye.